Hello everyone. Welcome to e-classroom of cooperations lecture. Okay. Today we are going to start our chapter one. Actually, we'll start our syllabus from today. Okay, from this lecture. So without wasting time, let us proceed. Okay. So the name of the chapter is Organization of Cooperative Society. This is your first chapter, okay? In that, structure of organization of cooperative society is given. Structure means like in your school or your colleges, first come principal, then vice principal, then teachers, then students. This is the structure, okay? In the same manner, there is a structure in cooperative society which we are going to learn in this chapter, okay? First comes members, then BOD means board of directors or managing committee. Okay. Then comes office bearers. You are going to learn this term in your further syllabus. Okay. Then comes chairman, and under that comes vice chairman. That is not visible in your on your screen. Below chairman comes vice chairman, and below that comes secretary. Okay, this is the structure of organization of cooperative society, and today we are going to learn about members. First structure. Okay, today we are going to learn about its eligibility, that who can be member of cooperative society, or who is a member, and what qualities or what things are needed to be a member of cooperative society. Okay, so let us proceed with first step of structure of cooperative society without wasting a time, because we are lacking behind for cooperations lecture. You see, 1.1 is given to you, introduction, then we'll see 1.2.2, that is members. In that, we'll see that who can be member, what qualities are needed to be a member. First, we'll see the definition or the meaning of member. What is given here? People with common objective come together and decide to form a cooperative society. Yes, you know this. Okay. Then comes those who have signed an application form as promoter can get a membership, and when the society is registered. Yes, you know all this, that when the society is registered, people can become member of CSS. Now, actually the meaning of members come here. What is given here? After the registration of cooperative society, the interested eligible persons can apply to the prescribed form. Yes, for membership, for being a member of CS, there is an application form which is which member is needed to be filled. Okay, what is given here? Prescribed form along with entrance fees. Yes, members need to fill that application form plus entrance fees and amount of share capital. Means whatever money he is bringing to invest in society, that to get a membership. What a member need to be a member of CS, that he need to apply for membership with entrance fees. Yes, then he should also bring share capital. Yes, to be a member. Next is given, if the society has accepted the proposal. Okay, society has accepted the proposal, he or she can become the member of CS. Yes, it depends on society that whether it accepts or do not accept. There are reasons which we are going to learn, that why people don't get membership. There are also reasons. But today we are going to learn that how membership can be, or we can take membership of CS. So let us see what is given here. If the society has accepted, means it is important to accept society to that person as a member. Okay. Next one is, but the CS must take decision of membership within 3 months from the date of receipt of an application form. Okay. Suppose I applied for membership of corporate society in January. Okay. So after 3 months, okay, suppose I applied on 1st of January. So January, Feb and March. On 31st March or till 31st March, society should take a decision. Means cooperative society must take the decision of membership within 3 months. Okay. Next is, the decision of membership should be communicated within 15 days. Yes. After the application, I applied on 1st of January. Now CS has 3 months to think on that membership application. Okay. 3 months means till 31st of March. What is given next? Within 15 days means 31st March के आगे, beyond that 31st March to 15th of April. In that specific time, the decision must be communicated to the person that you are that your membership has been accepted or not. Okay. So the decision of membership should be communicated within 15 days from the date of decision taken by the managing committee. Okay. So here, who can be member? Who is interested in membership? He'll apply with all the applications form. Plus he'll bring entrance fees plus share capital. Then after application, CS has 3 months to think on it, and after taking decision, 15 days of time is given to CS. That in that 15 days, it is important to communicate your decision to members. That what CS will communicate to persons that your membership is accepted or rejected. Okay. So let us see that what is the eligibility, that who can be member of CS, who can be member of cooperative society. Okay, first one is major person. Major person, as you know, major person means person above 18 years. Okay, who has completed 18 years of his age. Okay, what is given here? A major person can become member of cooperative society. An individual who has attained the age of 18 years and mentally sound is eligible for membership. Means who is mentally fit and plus he is above 18 years can become the member of CS. Okay. So first one is major person. Next one is resident of working area. As you know, as we learned in your 11th many a times, that people from same locality, people from same area should be or can be, or they can only be the member of CS. Okay. Suppose president of working area here means where the society is located, in that locality or from that locality only people can get membership. If I'm staying in Ahmednagar and I'm applying for Pune's Cooperative Society, I won't be getting membership. Why? Because I am not resident of that particular Pune's area. Okay. If I apply in Ahmednagar's area where I stay or somewhere near my house, there is a cooperative society. If if I apply there, I can get membership because I stay near that cooperative society in the locality of cooperative society. So what is given here? A person interested in becoming member of cooperative society must be resident of working area of cooperative society and he must pay entrance fees. Yes, for becoming a member, one needs to pay entrance fees, an amount of at least one share of cooperative society. Yes, we learned it. Next one is very important, student member. Okay, we learned just now that major person can become a member of CS. But what is given here? Student member. Students are, most of the students are below 18 years. So what is given here? In case of student CS, which is formed by student of school, college and university, the student of institution can become a member. As you have your cooperative society in your college, yes, from there you get stationaries, your files and all in cheaper rate. What is given next about it? In such case, completion of an age of majority is not taken into consideration. Means for this eligibility point, to complete 18 years of age is not necessary. Okay. Students below 18 years are also eligible for membership of such society. Okay. Next one is registered institution. Yes, what is given here? An institution registered under Cooperative Registration Act can become a member of CS. Any registered institution can become the member of CS. Example, educational institution, sports club, cultural association, etc. They can become a member of CS, but that needs to be registered under government, okay, under Registration Act, okay. Next is partnership firm. Yes, the partnership firm is eligible to get membership of CS. A business must be situated in working areas of cooperative society. Yes, what is given here now? Partnership firm can also become the member of cooperative society. Okay, but that partnership firm should be situated near the working area of cooperative society. Means that partnership firm should be nearby to that CS in that locality only. Okay, if my cooperative society is in Ahmed Nagar and XYZ partnership firm is in Nasik, can that partnership firm become the member of Ahmed Nagar CS? No, because partnership firm needs to be situated in the working areas or nearby areas of cooperative societies. Okay. Next is company. A company can become the member of cooperative society. A head office of company must be situated in working area of cooperative society, and the aim and objective of company must not be similar to aims and objective of CS. Same goes to companies also, that companies should also be there in the working areas of CS. It should be near the working areas of CS. Okay, it should not far away from CS. As you know the reason, so that CS can keep an eye on its members. So that is why the company should also be situated in the nearby areas of CS. Okay, what is given the second thing about it? That company should not have the same aim as it is a cooperative society. Means aim of CS and company which is becoming the member of CS, the aim should be different. Okay, if the aim is same, if the aim of CS and the aim of company is same, what will happen? People will not get benefited. Okay, to be a member, company needs to have different aim, different objective, different perspective of from cooperative society. Okay. Next is public trust. What is given about public trust? Any public trust registered under Bombay Public Trust Act 1860 for providing particular service society can become the member of CS. Yes. Means public trust which is there for society, which is there for public, which is there for people, can become the member of cooperative society. Next one is cooperative society. Okay. So, how cooperative society can become the member of cooperative society? So, what is given here? Cooperative society registered under Cooperative Act 1960 is eligible for membership of cooperative society. Example, farming cooperative society can become member of marketing cooperative society. Okay, so one society can become member of another society. So that the benefits or the gain is more. The benefits is more. We can serve more to people. Okay, like credit cooperative society can also become member of processing cooperative society. Okay. So next one is local authorities. Local authorities also eligible for getting membership. Example, Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, Jilla Parishad, municipality, municipal corporation, sorry, etc. They can become the member of CS. Okay? They are called local authorities. They can become the member of CS. And the last one is central or state government. Okay? So what is given about them? If necessary, central and state government can become the member of cooperative society. Okay, they can also become the member of CS. So today we learned about who can be member of CS. Start studying, students. Hope you all are studying and watching videos. Okay. So today we learned about, we started with the first chapter of cooperation. In that we saw structure of organization of cooperative society, members, then come BOD, then office bearers, chairman, vice chairman and secretary. We started with the first structure, that is members. We learned about members, that who can be members of CS, what eligibility is needed for CS, like major person, then local authorities, cooperative societies, state governments, and many more. We learned about it. In our next lecture, we'll learn types of members. Okay? So students, stay home and study.